Which team picks up the bronze medal in Scottish football? It's a three horse race, but in my opinion, there's only one horse qualified, and there's a donkey at the back, and then there's one in the middle that could win, but it's not going to win, and that is Heart of Midlothian. Alright? Aberdeen are third biggest. Hibs don't even know why they're here, right? They're just here off.
Stuck in the stalls.
Nah, they're stuck in the stalls, man. But are you going to put your cards on the table and admit that Aberdeen are just bigger than Hearts, and we can end this vid in 30 seconds in?
I'll sum it up in 30 seconds in. In terms of clubs, now Ewan Cameron disagrees, and I've got to just put Ewan Cameron in his place. Aberdeen are a bigger club than Hearts. Alright, there you go. I've said it. Aberdeen are the third biggest club in Scottish football, but I've been attacked for saying this, and I'm not going to change my mind. Since the millennium, Hearts have been the third best team in Scotland. And I'm not changing my mind on that. Doesn't mean we're the third biggest, but we have been the third best. We've been... people can look at this season and say what they want, but we were the team that actually split the old firm, that didn't rely on one of them being sent to League Two, and didn't rely on one of them just being newly promoted into the Premiership to do so. We've been to more finals, we've been to more semi-finals, we've won more trophies than Aberdeen. We have just consistently been better than Aberdeen. Now, would you admit that, or would you deny that?
Yeah, I think you've got to look at it that way. Aberdeen... It's a tough one because Aberdeen we've stayed in the league. Hearts have had a few relegations, but here Hearts have... I would agree with that, but that's not the question, though.
No, but that's the question. That's what got this whole thing started. Because I said Hearts have been the third best team since 2000.
Yeah, but in 2000, Rangers were bigger than Celtic. You know what I mean?
I'm not denying that. I'm saying Aberdeen are a bigger club than Hearts.
Yeah,
so
let's look at 2024.
So you need to clean out your ears because no one's denying that. I clearly said Aberdeen are a bigger club than Hearts, but Hearts have been the third best club
how's that
in my lifetime. How have they not? Aberdeen's been shite.
When did I say they haven't been? I just said how's that relevant to the question? We're not talking who's performed the best since 2000. It's who's the third biggest club.
Because this is how this question came around, so it's completely relevant.
What about Hibs then? What do they bring to the table?
Well, no, we're not talking. You're asking why is that relevant, and I'm telling you why it's relevant because So you think Aberdeen's been the third best team in Scotland in your lifetime?
I didn't say that. I simply...
but they finished second 4 times. I mean, look at the circumstances of why they finished second 4 times.
Why couldn't Hearts be up there? What were Hearts doing in those years? Would they be like, it's alright, yo-yo in between the Championship and the Premiership because we did alright in the first 12 years of the...
We had financial difficulties, right? And then we got...
The 21st century.
We had financial difficulties and then we got relegated for a Zoom call, so I mean, are you going to hold that against us?
No, I'm not going to hold the Sim call against you. I thought that was disgraceful.
People like to judge on trophies. People like to base things on trophies. Is that not how things are decided?
Apparently.
Well, it is when it's coming to the biggest club. People like to throw out, Rangers have only won this since 2012. Well, what have Aberdeen won since 2000? They've won one shitey League Cup. Where they beat who? Inverness Cali Thistle to win it?
At Celtic Park, yeah.
Hardly that impressive.
What have Hearts won since 2000? Hit me with it.
Well, they beat Gretna, they won the Scottish Cup, smashed Hibernian 5-1 to win the Scottish Cup. I mean, beating Hibs 5-1 in the final, come on.
That's Diddy Hibs, so. That's like beating Gretna 5-1.
We've won 2 Scottish Cups, been to multiple finals. We made 3 finals in 4 years, and we only lost because we were taking on Celtic. Best team in the league, by far. And one of them we lost on a penalty shootout.
Still should have beat them, though.
No, I think we should have beat them that day, but look, we've been there. We've got to a lot more cup finals than Aberdeen, and we've won more trophies than Aberdeen.
But Aberdeen have turned it around. Aberdeen could go top of the league tonight.
So yeah, no doubt about it. Aberdeen are the third biggest club, but have they been the third best club in my existence, in my generation? No, they haven't. That belongs to Hearts.
Fair enough. Right, so we've kind of wrapped up that it's Aberdeen third overall, but Hearts third since 1990.
No, I tell you what, see when Hearts though, right? See when Hearts are down the bottom of the table, it's normally because of a disaster. Something to do with the manager or something to do with finances. A lot of times, I remember growing up, Aberdeen were shite. It was no surprise to see Aberdeen finishing 7th, 8th, 9th. Did Aberdeen not finish last one year and they got saved? Because Falkirk.
Falkirk didn't have a big enough
So
stadium.
technically they've not been relegated, but they have finished last in the league.
Yeah.
So Aberdeen have had their their bad runs in the past like 24 years. So that's
Absolutely right.
but both clubs are bigger than Hibs.
Let's talk about Hibs. They're shite. So let's move away from Hibs. I've nothing really to say. Hibs are closer to Dundee United than they are to the top two here. Well, the third and fourth team. That is what it is. I mean, I've got to question your logic if you are voting for Hibs here.
What do you think makes you the third biggest club in Scotland? What's that combination of league trophies, cups, all-time trophies? Do you think recent success, or are you just going to base it on European cups? Because I see a lot of people talking about the European Cup.
I think it's European trophies.
If we're basing it on European trophies, then I mean, no one Aberdeen are always going to be bigger than Hearts because
yeah, but what I said,
none of these clubs are going to add to their European trophy haul.
They might, you never know. What I said about Aberdeen, there's actually a period in history in the 80s where Aberdeen were one of the best teams in the world. Have Hearts got a claim to that?
Have Rangers got a claim to that?
I'd say so.
When?
Well, I'd say in the 90s. And obviously Celtic won the Champions League, so that's
Rangers were one of the best teams in the world in the 90s.
When seeing I say one of the best teams, I don't mean like undisputed best team.
No, you're saying Aberdeen.
I'm talking about Aberdeen.
Yeah, you're saying Aberdeen had the claim at one point in time to be one of the best teams in the world. When did Rangers have that claim?
I would say
when they were dominating Scottish football when Celtic were shite.
Oh, Rangers were doing well.
So Celtic when Celtic won 9 in a row there, they were one of the best teams in the world.
No.
Brendan Rodgers, Neil Lennon, best managers in the world.
No, because look at the Rangers in the 90s and that 9 they were shite in Europe, but when they beat Leeds, they were good in that year.
Won over Leeds. Oh,
Leeds were league champions. That was a real battle of Britain, not your shitey. Oh, David Templeton scored a wee goal against Liverpool, battle of Britain. Aye, that wee shite.
We didn't lose 7-1 to Liverpool though, did we?
And let's move on to the comments.
But now that you brought that up, I actually think there was a period of time where Celtic and Aberdeen, and it might not have been long, it might have been a short period, but I actually do think at one point in time, in both of those teams' respective histories, there was a short period where they were considered to be among the best teams in the world. I don't think Rangers have ever had that. I don't think Rangers, in the 90s, I would not have put Rangers in the top 5 teams in the world.
So you don't... Does it necessarily need to be top 5 though? I mean, Aberdeen didn't win the big boy. They won the Weir Cup, you know what I mean?
I think under Ferguson, Aberdeen were considered a top team.
No, they were. I think Rangers were for a specific period of time.
Well, you're entitled to think that.
Were Aberdeen considered maybe more than Rangers at their point in the 80s and Rangers were in the 90s?
So you're backpedaling here a wee bit?
How am I backpedaling?
Let's just get into the comments.
My point is, Aberdeen can sit at that table. Hearts haven't been invited. They're at the Hibs table. The table where they're shite.
Well, if it's based on winning European Cups, Hearts will never be at the big table.
Thomas O'Neill says Rangers. 1888 CV says Rangers. Check the table. To which I brilliantly responded to this and said technically that makes Celtic second then, because at the time Aberdeen were actually top.
And
so get it right, Rooney.
And he had no comeback.
Aye, not when the question was asked. Next, I dead on. How can... See, based off the table, Hearts and Hibs are the 11th and 12th biggest clubs in Scotland, so why the fuck are they even a part of that? Why are they a part of this question then?
Nah, there's some reach there, isn't it? Like,
Ross County's the 6th biggest team in the land. Did you know that?
So not St Johnstone is 6th?
I don't know, whoever's in 6th, man. Trick question, the answer is Sevco. Aberdeen are the 2nd biggest in Scotland. There you go.
Anyone who thinks Aberdeen's a bigger club than Rangers is delusional.
That mob for Castle Grayskull.
No, come on.
The one that celebrated their 0-0 win this week. So I would have been Celtic, wouldn't I?
Listen, either Rangers are either 1st or 2nd, or they're not 3rd. You cannot, you can't have it both ways. Rangers are either the biggest or 2nd biggest club in Scotland, or they're not 3rd. It's if you're saying Rangers are 3rd, you're basically saying they died in 2012 and that you're counting Sevco as the 3rd biggest club. And if you're only counting Sevco's achievements, then how can they be the 3rd biggest club when they've only got one league title to their name?
Yeah. That's right.
So Rangers are either first or second, or they're somewhere closer to 10th.
Yeah. So
And by the way, they're second, in case anyone's...
KB says, being for real as a Celtic fan, it's Hearts definitely. It's Hearts definitely.
Thank you, KB.
Yeah, but you even agreed it's not, so what the fuck are you on?
No, I don't think it is, but to me it's pretty close. I don't think there's this massive gap that people are talking about. Just because Aberdeen won a European Cup fucking 40 years ago.
Right, I can't. Daniel Henderson thinks it's Rangers. Rodney says Aberdeen, check the history. Rangers says Leighton. Hearts because Aberdeen are second, Rangers are fourth. The Rangers.
How can anybody think Rangers are a smaller club than Hearts?
Partick Thistle, ya fannies.
It's not Partick Thistle.
HMFC, Edinburgh Castle Rocks. Rangers are given their 12-year history. Brilliant.
But if Rangers only have a 12-year history, then how are Rangers third? How are they above Hearts?
Because Rangers don't have a 12-year history.
No,
and
but
they're
based on
big
that
man.
logic, no, they're winding you up. I think.
No, they don't. Here, apparently you take it worse than me. You're
No.
fucking defending Rangers.
No, because I'm using logic.
I'm using logic as well.
If you're saying Rangers are third because of their 12-year history, then they're not third based on only having 12 years of history. You can't put Rangers above Hearts.
When I got a whole lot of history. Duncan Glenn, probably Hearts.
So a lot of love for Hearts here.
Yep. The Rangers, Sevco, the Rangers International Football Club, Sino Glasgow in their name. Matthew RIFC, Nuco.
Yo, seriously?
The Bankies, it's us, we are the people.
No. What's the difference between Hearts and Aberdeen apart from a Sir Alex Ferguson stint where he was successful in Europe?
Alright,
No, what is the difference? Because they've got the same league titles.
Well, let me burst your wee bubble.
And Hearts
here.
have
It
won more.
happened.
Same league titles and Hearts have won more domestic cups.
Let's take out the Lithuanian experience in the mid-2000s. Hearts this century have been shite.
How? We only won one cup out of that entire...
Oh, aye, but your claim to fame's beating Rangers. Oh, we would have won the league if they didn't sack Big Burley.
I think they would have, right?
I will.
I stand by that.
Burl this around, then let me tell you something. I can't be arse scrolling for every comment just to read Nuco, RIFC, Sevco, Deed, the Rangers,
Right,
the
does
tribute act to the
the truth
tribute
hurt?
act.
Does the truth hurt? Yeah,
No, the truth doesn't hurt. It's just
Well, let's scroll down and see what else there is.
it's
Here.
just wasting fucking time. There's a dog to be walked. Pacific Shelf. Yeah, so a good time we did scroll down. Rangers, Presbyterians, Super Mega Superiors.
Well, let's just ignore that comment.
Why?
I hope fucking Dundee smashed him tonight. Let's move on.
Alright. Well, what comment pissed you off?
That Rangers one.
Alright, who's the second? Bora Thistle, Celtic, RFC 2, Rangers, Celtic, Rangers, Hearts and Rangers,
Right,
both won.
read more.
Read more, right? Fucking reel it in. It is more easy than Hearts. It is more successful than Hearts, I think, than says Hearts are a pretty easy pick. So what the fuck is it then? If they're more successful than Hearts, you think?
I agree with that order. That's the order. Celtic, Rangers, Aberdeen, Hearts, Hibs. But I refuse to believe there's a big gap between Aberdeen and Hearts. Yeah, they had success in Europe, but I mean,
know how you base club size for me, right? It's how it's perceived outside of your country, and I think most people put Aberdeen above Hearts. See the people in the rest of the world and the rest of the UK, they think of Fergie's Aberdeen. What the fuck are they thinking about Hearts, mate? No, think of it though. I'm right.
Are you?
No, think of it though. Everyone talks about Aberdeen. Aberdeen are the last team to beat Real Madrid in the final. What are Hearts the last team to do? Get relegated for you soon? I mean, there's fucking levels to this game, and Hearts are fucking nowhere near the level required. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean, though?
Get your point, aye.
It's like people can talk about Celtic and Rangers, who's a bigger club, but if you ask people across the world, it's going to be more even for me than if you ask who's bigger between Hearts and Aberdeen.
So I need to wait on Hearts winning a couple of European trophies till I can make a claim
It
that
doesn't
they're bigger.
necessarily need to be European trophies. If Hearts won like 3 league titles in like a decade, maybe that would do it.
Hold on. 3? See if Aberdeen won the league title this season, to me that would put them way beyond Hearts. Forget about whatever they've done in the 80s with Ferguson. See whoever breaks this old firm stranglehold on the title,
Guarantee Lynn.
If he does it, then for me, that a league title puts Aberdeen way more in front of Hearts than their 2 European Cups. See if Hearts win the league title for Aberdeen, and we've got the most recent title, and we've won more league titles. That way puts us in front of Aberdeen.
Well, it's good to think that ain't going to happen though for your wee team. They're not going to win a league title, so you can forget about that.
That's actually mental, man. So you think Hearts could win back-to-back league titles, and Aberdeen are still going to be like, but we won a cup back in the 80s when football wasn't when football money wasn't important, and pretty much every team could beat every team. Come on, you
see this money wasn't important.
No, but it wasn't.
What's Sterling's fucking excuse then back in 1983 then? Why didn't they win the European Cup Winners' Cup? Well, money wasn't important.
Man, you'd know an Irish team's getting to the quarterfinals of European Cup. Come on.
Yeah, but to
and
say
there was only one team from each country as well.
But to say money didn't matter, it's just burying any team that did well pre like the 80s, pre like the late 80s, 90s.
But when
money started to become a thing.
Money wasn't a big factor back then. It wasn't.
I know, but come on. Anyway, that's where we're going to wrap this up. It's Aberdeen every day of the week and twice on a Sunday. Alright? And yeah, I'm back in Aberdeen, and tonight I think they're going to win. So
I'm back in Aberdeen tonight as well.
Why? You're a Jambo Bear, mate.
I'm not a Jambo. That's fake news.
Oh, you're Jambo
propaganda.
Don? You're Jambo Don? Or you're Jambo Boy? Or you're simply just a Jambo?
I'm a Jambo, and I appreciate any team that can beat the Old Firm.
There you go. Anyway, till then, peace.